Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel, guys. I am Jemmy. Welcome to Jemmy's Road to Spirituality. I decided to do this reading because the Divine Feminine is calling me. It's like lately, the last couple of days, I was really, really convinced that I need to actually do Divine Feminine in July, which is, of course, this month, 2022. I did a few, I tried to pull a few cards the last few days, and the things that got out, they're, of course, incredible. But they present almost the same energy as before, an influence of a third party, justice, judgment, of course, the wheel of fortune, a lot of changes in the air, a lot of shifts at this time, I have to say. But right now, I see the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, which is, we are globally in a year of number six. So we are actually receiving what we have been actually doing in the last few years, maybe last decade, the last 12 years. And I saw 111 on the clock. Things are aligning. I see the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Cups here, Divine Feminines. I really feel that many Divine Feminines have been waiting for many, many years, many months, many moon cycles for things to turn over, for the wheel to actually work in their favor. And you feel the opposition in the air, and you feel the opposition, of course, in your gut feeling and in your blood. Many people are connecting, in the three-dimensional with these happenings, tower moments, uh, you know um, a lot of tests right now, I feel, because I'm going through it very much, and it is what is very, very present in my life. I'm talking about myself now, but nothing to really take me out of my place, out of my throne. And this is very important for us to just sit on the throne and continue do the work, continue be trusting the divine, trusting the spirit, trusting the process of awakening, the road, because I am going on a road, and this is a process. What I felt very much for the divine feminines, in regards to the divine feminines in this month, because I was feeling, and I was thinking logically about Gemini season for me, and I am a Gemini. It was like my season was took away from me, because I had to work in this job, and well, I was working much more, many more hours. I didn't had time for myself, for my children, for my house, for my things, and I felt that I am suffocating. And of course, the damage of working so much, and putting yourself out there. And I thought to myself the other day, and then of course yesterday, that my season was like kind of a stolen away from me. And then there is something in regards to Cancer season, which is right now, right here, and we are almost getting out of it, of course. Many people are, I feel the emotion in the air in regards to the masculines, but as well the triggering of emotions in regards to the feminines, because some things are brought back, or are brought, present, depending on the message or whatever, happening or situation that you might be facing, divine feminines, where your emotions bring you back to the past, or something wants to bring you back to the past. Somebody wants you to remain in the past, to have some sort of baggage, some sort of, keep on, clinging on a trauma, feeling the regret and the pain of being rejected, or, not being, seen for who you truly are, or respected or honored. And I cannot speak. Somebody wants you, probably divine feminines, to rush into speaking about things that they're not your domain, or your, and I saw 414, your domain, your area of expertise, whatever it might be. Somebody wants you to rush in, to precipitate either some sort of conclusion, to take some rush conclusions, take them because of pain, take these, decisions, and these, conclusions, because of the pain that is actually trying to pull you back in the past. And this is not what it's supposed to be. And I saw 444 on the time. But somebody in your environment, or something in regards to your situation, current situation in the month of July, divine feminines, is trying to drag you back to the past, back to the pain, back to the to the guilt, back to the whatever regret, sorrow, disappointment, whatever it might be. But it's baggage. It's something negative. It's low vibrational. I felt it the last few days, and I'm just, I trying to recover, and it took me weeks after this job that I tried to do. But nothing just happens, and everything happens for something, for a reason. It has a meaning. A specific situation or person or thing that might come into your environment speaks to you, shows something to you, tries to teach you something. uh, so it's very important in the month of July to just lay back a little bit in this sense of emotions, and taking conclusion, making conclusion decisions, based on hurt, pain, disappointment, whatever happened in the past, whatever might have happened in the past lives, because many of the divine feminines are connected with their past lives to whatever might have happened there, in those timelines, in those moments. And there may be some things that are going to try to actually activate you or poke at you in the month of July as well, in regards to your visions, dreams, messages. You're going to hear voices, you're going to hear messages while you're going to be sleeping. They're going to be clear messages for you. You're going to be enlightened in regards to those messages, in regards to those words that you're going to receive, or visions or dreams. So pay attention to that. I know that many of you divine feminines are psychic, and you really connect really, really in a very sensitive and pure and wonderful way within yourselves. Uh, which sometimes you're not in the mood, because sometimes we are tired, because we are multitasking, we are doing multiple things in our lives. I see the Nine of Cups as well with the Ace of Cups. Self love, practice self love, honoring yourself, pampering yourself, taking good care of yourself, loving on yourself, because you are wish fulfillment. And if you love yourself enough, not in a creepy way, not in a damaged way, not in a crazy way, yes, in our situations, because nobody is perfect, and nobody can say in this lifetime that they didn't actually have been run through, or they haven't gone into these situations where um, they just remained untouched, remained in the way that they were, and that nobody is supposed to. This life is supposed to teach us, and I saw 744 on the time. But you need to know that you're the only person that you need. Your wish fulfillment, your fulfilled within your emotions. You can actually fulfill your emotions completely and fully, and you don't have to actually wait for anything, nobody, no external factor, person, being, situation, whatever, for you to feel 10 of cups, completion in your emotions. You are wish fulfillment, you are completion within yourself. So practice this self-love, fill your own cup, drink from your own cup. Be thankful and grateful for the little things. We are still here, we are survivors, we are warriors, we are peaceful warriors. Many of us, sometimes we get triggered and we say like shitty things or shitty words. Yes, words have a great impact, very, very great impact, because through your words, through your tongue, we can speak. We have the power of life and the power of death. You choose what you are supposed to be speaking, what you want to manifest in your life, in your circumstances, in your situation. So, divine feminine, what I felt very strongly, it's a message of encouragement. It's a message of power in self, but in a healthy manner, in a healthy way. Ten of Swords with a Nine of Cups here, of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So pay attention as well to this hurt, to this pain. Nothing just happens. Everything comes back for a reason, for you to be able to recognize it and let it go. Forgive yourself and forgive the other people involved. Ask the divine to purify, to wash you, to cleanse you, to lift your spirit, to lift your understanding in regards to this situation, because you need to actually cut these ties. You need to just free yourself, divine feminine. And this is very powerful for you to understand that you are free already. You just keep on going, feeling maybe triggered because you feel the injustice. And, the pain of the imbalance, feeling the imbalance in regards to your situation, in regards to your life, in whatever circumstance or whatever, situation or person or, whatever it might be. I see strength and the Nine of Cups. So Leo energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. In those emotions, you're going to find the strength to move on, to recognize the truth, to recognize that you have a part of in this situation, but you cannot be held accountable for whatever other people chose as well. In what matter the situation might have actually went and finished, or whatever might have happened in regards to your situation, don't blame yourself. King of Wands, you're dealing here with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, um, a king of action, a very creative, passionate energy here. Somebody that is supposed to take action or is an action taker in general, talking about general in regards to this energy here. But if this is your energy, masculine energy incorporated within yourself, and I see 1111 right now, we are talking about a divine partnership, because the card that I actually came for me, it was the lovers multiple times when I was trying to pull a few, cards to just, confirm the energy that I was feeling as well in regards to for this reading, of course. And of course, the divine partners came in this this deck that I'm using right here, Smithway Tarot Centennial Edition, and this is a very attractive deck for me, guys. This is the most clear deck that I use in general. Six of Pentacles again with a Nine of Cups. Again, the excuse me, Six of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This tells me that this year you're receiving exactly what you have been, putting out there. Is like a time for you to reap what you have been sown. And I heard this message from another reader the other day, or from a couple of them. I believe, and it was like really, really what I was like facing. I mean, in my work, it was this guy that exactly this was like actually kind of shocking me, telling me a couple of weeks ago, telling me what you sow, it's what you're gonna reap. What you sow, it's what you're gonna reap. And it's a confirmation for me that right now we are in actually reap season, reaping what we have been sowing. And it doesn't matter if you don't see it, it doesn't matter if you don't actually touch it right now, feel it, taste it, smell it. It's not palpable for you. And I saw 124142. Maybe numbers are going to be talking to you very much. Synchronicities is very important. Nine of Swords in the reverse with a Nine of Cups upright. You're not stressed and worry, and you're called by the divine to not stress and worry. Let me put a few cards here, a few messages for this month, because this message is not going to be very, very long. I just want it to be clear, and I want it to be loving towards you, divine feminines. I feel the pain in the air. I feel the disappointment. I connect with these feelings very much. And right now, my heart is like penetrated by a huge sword. But it has to be the sword of truth. We have to accept the truth and the reality of this lifetime, in regards to the truth of this world and this reality that we are living, and in regards to the reality and the truth that the divine is trying to actually project in our lives, and make us understand how important and valuable we are when we actually surrender to whatever might have happened, guys, because it is not easy. I know I am going through it, and it's actually running through me. I mean, it just broke me in so many ways, my experience, and I'm thankful and grateful for it. I mean, I cannot deny um, that without pain and hurt and all these, towers and these provocative situations, I would have not been the person that I am today. And I'm always fighting it. I'm always, processing and doing the work. And just sometimes I'm lazy and I don't want to do it anyways and in other ways. And I feel that I'm wounded and I don't feel well. And I just make excuses. I mean, we make excuses to not face or truly what we are called for or responsible for. But we cannot delay this any longer. It's very important for us to not delay our process of freedom and liberation and healing, a true healing, complete healing. And I saw 1441. Something maybe is mirroring towards you. Maybe you see this, you're trying to see this situation only from a third, 3D kind of point of view. It's what I'm feeling very much. Okay, but do not do this. I mean, take everything, go within. It's very important to be your own kind of, master of yourself, and decide exactly what are you feeling, and if you want to make something make you feel in this kind of way, or situation, or person, or whatever it might be. Okay, you are in control, you are a master of yourself, and you're supposed to master yourself. I mean, it's not easy. We need to always balance and ground ourselves, and just sometimes get out of our heads, and just go down into our hearts, and connect a little bit in a kind way, in a peaceful way with our emotions, and then go even more deep within ourselves, in our souls, in our spirits, and just be their presence, and feel the flow, and feel the opening that is actually produced by the spirit, and by the experience, and everything that is happening in our circumstances, life situations. um, Spirituality, when it opens you up, it's something so sensitive, so vulnerable. I am very sensitive and vulnerable, but in the same way I'm very awake and conscious that there are two sides to a coin. There are always two sides to a story. Is not only one. We can actually tie our eyes, or pretend that things are whatever, and put our pink glasses on, and whatever we might pretend, and whatever illusion we might have created for ourselves in our lives. And it's very important to understand this, that we need to actually be real and honest with ourselves, and not harm ourselves. Just try to make it practical, try to make it have sense, have some sense in this, whatever triggerings and situations, or whatever. I know that you're strong, feminine energy, it's very strong, very confident, very beautiful, very grounded, very abundant, very prosperous, very full of ideas, empathic, glorious. You're you care for others. You incorporate masculine and feminine energies, and this is very very clear, because I feel it very very strongly in my gut and in my being, and my crown chakra is like telling me this right now. You have to just connect with every single bit and cell of yourself. That means your body as well, your physical body, because it's our temple. It's what carries us in this plane, in this world, in this experience that we are having at this time. Okay, I'm not gonna continue with this, because I'm not gonna just make anybody feel that I'm just trying to eat I'm not trying to eat your heads, guys. I'm just trying to tell you my what I'm feeling guided to tell you in this message. The cards that came here are the divine couple here, which is are two extra cards in this deck. This deck is like a special edition. It says a centennial edition, and one of the cards is the divine couple here. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, Happy Family Room. This is the second card that is actually the extra in this deck, and I see 1818, so it's a 9-9, which is a 9. Some completion of something very important might happen at this time in the month of July, going towards the end of this month. But this tells me as well, with a Nine of Wands here in the reverse, is the only card in the reverse. You're not wounded anymore, because healing is actually being produced here for quite some time, maybe up to 9 weeks, 9 moon cycle, 9 days. Something actually took a turn in regards to this pain. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what I'm seeing here. Um, with the Knight of Pentacles, you have to not rush into anything. Somebody here, it's in a connection with you. This is a divine partnership, divine marriage in regards to your situation, divine feminines. Um, and this person, their dream as well as yours, maybe you have this common dream to actually have this happy home, happy family, this legacy that you leave behind you. This can be talking about your grandchildren. You're going to be able to experience even your grandchildren until a specific age, and can be between 9 and 13. uh, it's a specific age here that I'm seeing, to see your daughters-in-law if you have sons, or your sons-in-law if you have daughters. But this actually wounding, that you probably have been feeling in the past. It's kind of liberated here and freed, and this is actually something that tells me that You need to confirm to yourself that whatever happened, whatever learned, whatever lessons, tests, whatever situations that you went through, these situations only awakened you, taught you great lessons, and you have promises that you already need to actually be aware of, because these promises the divine has been showing to you for maybe since you were a child. So somebody here may be in this situation as well with this Nine of Wands in the reverse energy, could have been playing a role of being a victim because of trauma or whatever past situation, and they wanted probably to mirror this towards you, towards your situation. But you know the truth. You have seen this person or this situation or this truth in regards to this situation, in regards to these people, in regards to this energy that wanted to project maybe or mirror towards you this energy for you to feel that you need to remain in the past. Maybe this is a test for this month for you guys. You're going to be provoked in a specific way. And maybe so many of you, you're going to see this message after the happening of this situation that I'm talking here in this situation, in this reading. Many of you, you're going to actually see this reading or this message before you're going to experience this situation, but it is in regards to somebody that you're dealing with, which is can be a masculine energy, because I have the sun at the bottom of the deck here, which tells me that you're dealing with Leo, as we saw the King of Wands in the pre-shuffle. The sun, this is pure masculine energy. This talks about happiness, joy, fulfillment, new beginnings, inner child, embracing your inner child, let it free, freeing yourself from something within, because the sun is the soul, the heart of the connection. The masculine energy is this, a very nurturing, loving, caring, protective energy. Some masculine energy here, this masculine energy wants to protect the connection, or already is illuminated and freed in the connection in regards to the past. This person is kind of like triggered by the fact in the month of July, this masculine energy is triggered of this Nine of Wands energy in reverse. Maybe this masculine energy is like freeing or being freed from this um, victim mentality, wounding. Probably they dealt with a situation with a partnership or whatever, where they were like kept in a victim mentality, wounded and bruised. They have built walls for a very long time, but they have built walls against this connection, which tells me that this person has the opportunity to choose to be free, to free themselves. And this is probably what is triggering you, and maybe what you kind of connect in regards to this masculine energy from the past, this wounding, this disappointment, this betrayal. My mouth is so dry right now. This person probably wants to show you or tell you that something very major has happened. Something really was revealed, because the sun can talk about dreams, revelation, premonitions, visions. Something has been revealed for these masculines here with the sun card in regards to this divine partnership, spiritual marriage contract here, that you are their divine partner and they're meant and supposed to have this happy family room, this legacy family with you, to leave these generations behind. With the Knight of Pentacles here, I feel that the situation is quite um, for a while, probably very, feeling not moving. I see the Nine of Swords as well in the reverse, the Hanged Man, the Three of Wands, the Lovers, and the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and the Queen of Swords underneath the Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles underneath the Queen of Swords, and the Fool, and the Ten of Cups, and the Judgment. Mm. Okay, baby. If you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart, and you connect with this King of sorry, the Queen of Swords energy, King of Swords. So yeah, you have judgment in regards to somebody that was probably a specific match for you, maybe in the past, or maybe this is an influence of a third party energy that is external to this masculine energy with the Sun card, very predominant, very powerful energy. It's actually a very powerful confirmation. The cards for me are very powerful. With the Nine of Swords in the reverse, guys, here, a divine feminine. This person is called as well in the month of July to not stay in their head, worry, stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. You, anyways, divine feminines, you don't have any more sleepless nights in regards to this energy, because with the hangman here, you have kept yourself in a very uncomfortable, clear, and illuminated position in regards to this situation for a very long time, maybe up to 9 or 4 years. You kind of went through a very specific process in regards to this situation, in regards to your awakening, to your, having clarity, illumination, a change of mind, change of perception, being actually hanging on a limb. You hanging on a limb is not knowing truly, specifically what is truly going on for a specific period of time here. But it could go up to 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, the last 3 moon cycles here. But somebody is waiting for like some time here. Maybe the healing process or a release, a transformation process is going on here in this situation that you're dealing with. Please take whatever resonates with you. Do not take anything that doesn't. Doesn't apply to anybody. This is a general reading. It is for multiple, people, but this is like a general collective energy that can speak in regards to some specific manner, not in all the ways. Many other readings can actually talk about other areas or other specific, messages in regards to these energies. But this energy tells me here with the lovers that a choice needs to be made, or a choice already was made because of the archangel being present here on top of these lovers, which are not connected to nothing. They are liberated. They are completely themselves, and they're called by the divine as individuals to choose each other. This being a twin flame, soulmate, a divine partnership. Here it's gonna take the time because you feel that is the stagnation. But this is the promise of the Knight of the Pentacles. This is the only knight that is gonna, it's gonna finish. It's gonna cross the finish line, and is becoming this King of Pentacles. This could talk about whatever investment you're called divine feminine to do in the month of July. It's still disconnected from, not disconnected completely from, in the 3D dimensional. If you're not with this person, with this divine masculine, you're just by yourself. And many of you are, because this is the energies and the forces that are working around the situation, is not actually specifically because we have so many specific, spiritual cards. Many physical cards is, I mean, the one that it talks to me very much is the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Pentacles, and that's the only pentacles that I have here. Okay, I don't even have any other specific spiritual, like the Hermit, or I mean, I have the Hangman, which is very, very connected with the spirits. It's very, very, your head is like open, boom, and just, it takes all the areas in the spiritual realm for you to actually connect with whatever you might need in regards to whatever elevation of your understanding. Okay, it's uncomfortable. It's I wanted to say something else. No, it's uncomfortable. I wanted to say uncomfortable, but I don't know. It's not a word. It's not a word. With the Hangman here, Pisces energy, and it actually can take all the zodiac signs specifically here, but it's like a general reading. This tells me that many people are impacted or are going to be impacted by this energy in the month of July, going towards August 2022. Many people are waiting for their ships to come in with the Three of Wands here. You're waiting for a specific time, because this tells me that there is a specific time when you're going to reach this, this peak, this fulfillment here. The lover tells me that it is a choice. It is a choice to probably divine feminine to keep on staying in the connection and just show the light and be the light in regards to this Ace of Cups, which is a promise of a very specific love. But it talks about self-love. It talks about drinking from your own cup. It talks about of relying on yourself, divine feminine, not on your specific other, the person that you're dealing with here. You have to, depend on yourself and rely on yourself in regards to self love, not only now when you're just by yourself, but when you're going to be with this person in every moment of your existence from now on. You have to keep on, loving on yourself and falling in love with yourself and accepting yourself and giving yourself credit and honoring and being this person that gets oneself and just do not sell themselves in. They don't give you themselves that easily. This is what the strength that is going to show you the path is going to free you with this sun card here in regards to this divine partnership that you're having. Forgiving yourself, accepting yourself, allowing yourself, love yourself, cherish yourself, pamper yourself, whatever you have to do for you to become, to be this whole person. It talks about the whole within oneself. Okay, this is truly what it actually convinces me right now, and it's not me, it's the Holy Spirit of God. I'm just connecting with this wonderful overflow of influence that actually comes after one after the other, on top of me. And then with the Four of Wands, the King, the Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, Ten of Cups, and the Judgment. This can talk about somebody that is from a past life. You have been judged in the past life because of your life, of your the fruit that you have been giving. Probably you gave a lot of fulfillment and happiness in the family that you were connected with in the past life. And this Queen of swords here could have been you, could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the past life. You took leap of faith, you build it and rebuild it your life. You had trials and tribulations in that life, and you really believed in the past life, in an Ace of Pentacles, a brand new opportunity, a brand new gateway, offer, possibility. You believed in different possibilities, different ways in the past life. This is what are you called to be doing right now. If it talks about somebody from your past life here, a specific king, queen of, I don't know what I'm saying, king. Maybe you were the feminine and this person, this Queen of Swords, was the male, the masculine. In the past life, you were reversed, okay? Specifically, but it talks about energy. Doesn't matter if it was a feminine or masculine body, yin or yang, a three-dimensional manifestation in a past life. You were loved and you gave love. You went to people who were that actually feeling left out in the cold and destitute, and you know people that they were abandoned, and they lived in pain and in sorrow and in poverty in your past lives. Sick people with the Four of Swords I see here, with the world. You understood with the Temperance. You were like touched by the divine. You were awakened in the past life. You were an earth angel in the past life, is what I'm seeing clearly here, guys. And you were logical. You're very smart and witty and very intellectual. You're a very much read person, very schooled, very interested in different areas of the society, of the community, to be able to love and rebuild people and help people and free people with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, and with the Ten of Swords to heal and help destitute people, or people that lost other souls, lost their families, lost whatever from sickness, and whatever might have happened, war, sickness, destitution, injustice, whatever might have happened. And I see 33, 33, very important, the numbers, very, you are somebody that actually healed the community, helped the community. You are such a blessed, individual, such a powerful individual in your past life, is what I'm seeing here. That's why the Judgment tells me here with the Ten of Cups, with the Fool, that you took leaps of faith. You probably, you're going to connect very much in the month of July with this from your past lives. Please pay attention very much of your dreams and visions during the night. Please go to sleep when you need to go to sleep. I mean, do not force yourself. Just tire yourself, make yourself tired, work your body, work your mind, in a very specific level and normal level and healthy level. Do not abuse on your overthinking many things, or overfeeling many things, or doing some other things that probably they're gonna take you from specifically where you need to sit down and ground yourself and meditate and pray, or whatever you do. Connect with that, of course. Everybody is different. Nobody's going to be the same. Not two individuals are going to be found the same. We are all specifically unique and different, yes. But this tells me, guys, feminine energy, that you came back to this lifetime to find this person back, this, to reincarnate and find this specific person that you are meant to have this legacy family union with, because the divine has judged you from a past life. Whatever might have happened in your past life, you are an earth angel. You're a very balanced being in between the spiritual and the three-dimensional. You are like touching different worlds, and you completed something in the past life very specifically that you brought with yourself, like a blessing, like a gift that you feel specifically, or it's something that is going to be activated and triggered within me, within you, divine feminines, in the month of July. These are the messages that I have for the month of July 2022, divine feminines. Please feel encouraged to, send me an email if you, want to ask me anything, or if you need my help, of course. What I'm going to say is as well, pay attention to the people surrounding you, pay attention to the situations surrounding you. Take time for yourself, connect with nature, rest, eat balanced, and eat enough for you in order for you to have energy, and just, do what you need to do, guys. Do not starve yourself. Pay attention to whatever you put in your body. If you feel that you need to pay more attention or maybe detoxify at this time, we actually usually not normally I detoxify twice a year. The last couple of years I didn't detoxify very much, but lately I felt that I need to detoxify. So please feel free to just give up meat or whatever you want to give up for a couple of weeks. If you can do this for at least 20 days, 21 days. Many people say if you do it for 3 weeks, maybe you change very much your diet specifically, and then your body is going to be vibrating at a very, higher level. But do not give up meat if you feel that you want to eat meat. Just give it for a little time. That's it. Nobody says that you should give up for, forever something that you really enjoy having. We are not punishing ourselves like this. I am not. At least this is my opinion. You do whatever you decide. I'm not going to judge, and nobody should. Pay attention to your surroundings. People see that you're actually having victory and accolades and recognition with a six of wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is going to have some type of victory, accolades, and recognition in their, in their situation. With the High Priestess and the Hierophant following the High Priestess, and the Devil in the reverse, and the Death card. Something really turned here. The situation turned in regards to this divine partners here, these lovers. Specifically, you are both awakened. The divine has transformed specifically your lives, but through the devil energy. And the devil in the reverse tells me here, divine feminines, that you are supposed to fix the situation, and both of you are victorious individually and in this union, in this partnership. Somebody is still stalking the situation with a page of swords that came here in the between, maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you already know, and nothing is going to stand in your way at this time. The divine has spoken. My father said yes in regards to this union situation, guys. Here, this is my message that I have for you. I wish the best for you, divine feminines, for the remaining of the month of July. I hope this message was actually connected with you, with your situation, and that brought you a little bit of encouragement and light. And I sent blessings to you guys. Please take good care of yourself, and I'll see you very, very soon with my next messages. Peace, love, and light.